Swanson.
Good evening, Mr. Patterson.
You've a lively lot in yon.
Medical students, mostly. Mr. Alston's giving a party to celebrate his return from the sea. He'll be away soon.
A wee drop of whiskey.
Aye.
Have you seen anything of Moore O'Hart today?
Nay yet. One of them will be in soon, no doubt. Scabby jaws.
They're squalid wretches, I'll grant you that.
Squally.
But they serve my purpose.
Nay doubt. That'll be 3 pennies you'll owe the house, Mr. Patterson.
3 pennies. This stuff's getting very expensive. It's time they were cutting the revenue on it.
Suppose it's the usual business you're after. A shot.
Aye, the doctor wants all the bodies he can get, and more. He pays well.
And asks no questions. It beats me to ken where Moore O'Hart get their bodies.
The cemetery. Where else?
You should ask your son that. The queer rumours abroad.
Rumours?
What about the bodies that never reached the cemetery? And old folks missing from their homes.
Old folk, you say? The doctor prefers them young.
Prefers? I've heard that.
Young bodies are better to work on. And it's all in the noble cause of science, you can.
Well, landlord, what do I owe you?
12 shillings, Mr. Alston.
How are you, Patterson?
Good evening to you, Mr. Alston.
Good night. Good night.
So you're a ship's doctor now, I hear.
That's right. I got back from my first trip last week. How's your niece these days?
Mary? I dunno ken.
No. What's happened to her?
She left Dr. Cox's service a while back, and I haven't seen Seth nor left of her since.
I see.
Are you wanting something, Mr. Alston?
No. Give Mary my respects when you see her.
I will.
Landlord,
Aye?
did you give my message to Jamie Wilson last night?
I did.
Thank you. I'll say good night.
Good night.
Good night to you.
Hello, Meg. Has that husband of yours been behaving himself better to you lately?
Yes, Mr. Alston. He's all right.
I hope so. I suppose you're waiting for him.
Yes.
Well, don't forget what I told you. If there's ever anything I can do for you, just let me know. My ship's in port for a month, and I'm staying at Miss McIntyre's.
Thank you, Mr. Alston.
Good night, Meg.
Good night.
Mr. Alston's very concerned about your niece. He's been having Jamie Wilson look out for her.
I see, indeed. Then he'd best be minding his own business.
Well, the lass was a long time in his mother's service, you ken. She was treated as one of the family, I understand.
And thoroughly spoilt, no doubt.
You dinna ken where she's hiding herself.
I do. She's gone to the bat. They ken her well enough at the Canongate police office. Save us. What now?
Oh, it'll only be more than his old woman having a friendly argument.
You stop twisting me arm, you great hulking blood.
Like to break it off your shoulder and believe us in living daylight out of you with it. You too, you scraggy witch.
Good evening, Sergeant. You're looking mighty fine, you are.
Never mind about that. What's all this disturbance about?
Disturbance, me, a man of peace. No more than talking to me better half I was. A mere friendly discussion, as you might say. Wasn't it, Helen, me darling? Was it?
Did you get that face in the course of a friendly discussion?
It was a door, Sergeant. It chose the wrong time to open, just as me darling got up to it. Now, if you'll excuse us, we'll be getting on with our celebrations.
Celebrations of what?
Our honeymoon, Sergeant.
All right, but remember, I've got my eye on you, William.
Yeah. Good evening, gentlemen. How's Mr. Patterson tonight?
I'm very well, Mr. Moore.
And the good Dr. Cox, how is he?
He's very well, too.
It's mighty glad I am to hear it.
It's time you brought him another shot, Mr. Moore. The doctor can't progress with his experiments if he's nobody's to work on.
Oh, he's mighty sorry I am, Mr. Patterson, but good shots are hard to come by. Now, do you think the doctor...
I'll answer no questions. You ken what you have to do. Bring the goods to the side door of the college and collect your money. It's an easy, gentlemanly way of earning a living.
Sure, that's true and all during an epidemic. But the germs are playing hide and seek with one another, the little devils. Sure, it's depressing the graveyards after the lack of customers, and that's the truth.
Aye, very depressing.
Don't you be after worrying, Mr. Patterson. I'll speak to Mr. Hart about it. He's the clever one at the game.
Get the places away from me, will you?
This is an ungodly neighborhood. And I hear the woman's going to have a bairn. She's a fool to stand that sort of treatment.
That'll teach you not to be always treading on the heels all the blessed time.
I'm all right, Jamie. You needn't mind me.
Are you sure now?
Yes.
Well, where have you been all the day?
Mind your business.
I'm a walk. You mind what I said, Mr. Moore, and tell Mr. Hart. Good night to you.
Where have you left Meg?
Lie in the gutter where she belongs.
Eamon, 'tis a pity your mother was so fond of bairns.
Soft jack.
Steady, Willie, steady now. You must be after minding your own strength.
Aye, and if you hit Jamie, I'll not carry any more boxes for you to the dead house.
You mind your tongue then, or it's yourself will be carried in one of them. You half-witted loony.
I may be a half-wit, but half a loaf's better than knee bread.
Glass of whiskey, you. Irish? Irish, of course. You think I'd be after drinking your Highland muck? Sergeant Fisher was in here today. What did he want? He was inquiring about a lodger of yours, Joe the Mumper. Joe the Mumper? Sure, he left my hotel weeks ago. The sergeant was wondering if you ken where he'd gone to. And how should I be after knowing where he's gone? The sergeant was just wondering. Why didn't he come to me? Nae doubt he will, in his own time. He thought I'd tell ye.
Well, dear Sergeant, he must have a lot on his mind. Drink up now, Willie, and let's be forgetting our troubles.
I'm wanting a word with you. Not you. What are you carrying your boots for, Jamie?
Oh, if I put 'em on my feet, I'd wear 'em all. I'm not so daft, Mr. Swanson?
Here's your beer.
Bobby Hall gave me the tip. He stopped me in the street this morning. He said, look at all the daftings walking about wearing holes in the leather. Why do they not carry the boots round their necks, Bobby said.
Does Bobby wear his boots around his neck?
Oh, no. Bobby's never worn boots at all. Huh?
You're sure what you say, Willie? Of course I'm sure. Didn't I see them coming out of the side door of the Cannondale police office?
That means they were arrested last night. Fined and kicked out this afternoon. Why didn't you bring him along with you?
I'm a bit particular of the company I'm seen with in the streets, Mr. Moore. However, I asked them to come down here tonight for a drink.
Do you think they'll be after coming?
Sure, and why not?
Do you think it'll be safe, Willie?
Safe? Safe as killing pigs. All be missing a couple of that breed anyways. Now this is what you'll do. Get them nice and drunk, and then take them to your house at Gibbs Close. I'll be waiting for you there. And remember, 'tis 10 guineas apiece. 20 glorious golden guineas for half an hour's pleasant work.
Hey, it's a mighty lot of money, Willie.
It is so. And an easier way to earn a living than peddling old shoes. Eh, Mr. Moore?
Sure, I finished with all that. It was a lucky day for us when old Donald died on you the way he did. And the doctor got so eager to buy what was left of him.
Listen. Here they are. I'll leave you to handle this. Just say I've been called away.
It's yourself they'll be after expecting.
And is yourself you'll be beaten. I'm no ladies' man, Mr. Moore. But mind you, no working on your own. Sure, I like to be in at the death.
There's a pity there's two of them. I'm thinking that one will be easier to handle.
Carry them over. The doctor's getting impatient, and he's too good a paymaster to offend. Don't fail me, Mr. Moore. I'll be waiting for you.
It's hoping I am. I'll get it over as quickly and as quietly as possible.
Oh, but not too quickly, Mr. Moore. Come now. Not too quickly.
It's a matter of business with me, Mr. Hart. So the devil himself must have fathered you.
Your mother could never have contradicted you. She'd a bad memory for faces. I'll be going now. Good hunting.
No, you don't. Run away after him.
I don't want to.
Do as I tell you.
Mary. Mary, you've had enough to drink.
Leave me alone.
I cannot serve you. You've had enough.
Oh, come over here. Give me a drink.
You'd best hurry to your hen, Mary Patterson.
I want a drink.
Come on now, Mary, you've had enough.
Leave me alone, Janet. I need another drappy to wash the prison taste out of my mouth.
Good evening, ladies. Might I have the pleasure? Fill 3 glasses, Mr. Swanson.
And who are you?
Don't you be after wondering why I'm with you. I'm just a friend. Have you been in trouble now?
That I have.
Well, that's the stuff that'll make you forget.
Aye, it's the stuff, all right. No, I don't want it.
What's the matter with your friend? Stuck up, is she?
Oh, take no notice of her.
And what about your other friends, my dear?
Other friends?
Sure.
Haven't any.
Oh.
I'm a lost sheep.
Oh.
Alone in the world.
Oh.
That's what I am.
Never mind. Drink up and have another. Perhaps you'd like to come and have a bite of supper with me. I live nearby.
I'll think about it.
Mary, don't go.
Why not?
Sure, and why not indeed?
You promised to come home with me, Mary.
Are you afraid at all? I'll be your friend. I'll be both your friends. Maybe I'll help you to get a new start in life. Come on now.
All right.
That's the spirit. Mr. Swanson, will you let me have 2 bottles of whiskey? I'll put them down to my account.
2 bottles?
It yourself will be after carrying one of them, just to show how much I trust you. Come along now, and I'll give you a real good time. If it's excitement you're after, I'm the boy to give it you.
Aye, that's right. A short life and a merry one.
Come on, me dear, don't you be loitering now.
Jamie, will you go to Mr. Alston's lodgings for me? Tell him I found Mary, and he's not to leave until I get there. Don't forget, he's not to leave. Hurry, Jamie.
Okay. I'll be away like the wind.
Mr. Alston left here a wee while back. Will you be wanting another pot for the road, Jamie?
No thanks, Mr. Swanson.
By the way, I didn't pay you for carrying my bags to the station.
Oh, that's all right.
Look, I tell you what I'll do. Here are 2 coins. You can hear your pick.
Are you feeling quite well, Mr. Swanson?
Here's a big brown yin and a wee white yin. Which will you hae?
Well, the bonny brown and buy me lots of snuff. But I'll not be greedy. I'll just take the wee white one.
Jamie, I'm thinking you're nae so daft.
Oh, it's Bobby Hall's the daft one. He walks about in his bare feet. Oh, well, I'm away.
Hello, Jamie. What do you think we've got for supper tonight?
Will you begin, Jamie? 3 guesses?
It'll be enough for you. It's your favourite fruit.
Oh, that'll be fresh, Hattie. You're a good landlord to me, Mr. McAllister. I'll no be late for my Hattie.
Well, and Jamie, don't be roaming about the dark streets. There's queer folk abroad these days.
I know, Mr. McAllister. And Jamie's feared of the queer folk. Jamie's seen them in the alleyways singing and dancing and beckoning with their long, skinny fingers and whispering to me, Jamie Wilson, soon you'll be one of us.
No, Jamie. I didn't mean that sort of folk. It's human folk you must be minding.
I know, but it's the dead folk that scare poor Jamie. And they sing to me, too.
Sing to you?
Aye. They peek their bony heads round the curtains when I'm in bed asleep. And they sing, rattle his bones over the stones. He's only a pauper that nobody owns. Don't let them get me, Mr. McAllister.
Nobody's going to get you, Jamie. Just keep out of trouble and stick to the right company.
I will, so. And that reminds me, I must away to Mr. Alston's.
Come in. Hello, Jamie.
Oh, I'm glad I found you. Jamie's got a message for you.
A message?
Aye, for the wee Janet lassie. She said I was to tell you that she's found the other wee lassie.
Oh, yes?
Aye, but Jamie found the other wee lassie first, you ken. Your wee lassie's gone off with the other wee lassie.
It's a bit complicated, Jamie.
Oh, it's easy if you take it very slow. You see, your wee lassie...
I think I know what you mean. Janet has found Mary, is that it?
Aye, but Jamie found her first, you ken. She came into Swanson's the night. So you'd give Jamie the coat you promised if I found her?
Of course I will. And here it is. Now, what's all this about? Where are Janet and Mary now?
Well, you see, your wee Janet lassie said... Do you know, man, if I sit down for a wee while... Oh, but my neck's tired with the weight of these boots. It was Bobby Hall's idea, dear Ken. You see, it takes the weight off my feet, but it puts it round my neck. So I'm thinking perhaps it's not such a good idea after all.
It's a case of gaining on the swings and losing on the roundabout, eh, Jamie?
What was that, Mr. Huey?
Never mind. I think I got the wrong way round in any case.
Oh, I'm always doing that. I think it must be catching.
What are you wanting?
I'd like to speak to Mr. Alston, please.
Wait a minute.
I'll explain to you what happened, so as your resting need do as to what took place. You see...
There's a lassie to see you.
That's probably Janet. Can she come in for a moment, Miss McIntyre?
I should say not. What do you take this for? A bad house?
Don't be absurd.
You can talk outside. But mind you, it's the front of the house, so you're just to talk.
She was crossed in love.
That doesn't surprise me. Come on, Jamie. Janet.
I tried to get along before. Hugh, something awful has happened.
What is it?
To begin with, I found Mary.
So Jamie was telling me.
I heard she'd been taken to the Canongate police office, so I paid her fine and brought her away. She promised to come home with me, but she would go into Swanson's. We met a man in there who persuaded her to go with him.
You know where he's taken her?
To his house. It's in a place called Gibbs Close.
Gibbs Close. That's a nice neighborhood.
Look, it is no, and there's some nice savoury people live in it.
You know it?
Aye, Jamie kens all them places. I took many folk from there on my barra to the dead house.
The dead house?
Aye, where the doctors live that kept dead folk up alive.
He means it's the haunt of the resurrectionists.
Aye, they're the yuns that dig up the deaf and dumb folk in the cemetery. They're all deafs and dumbs in the cemetery, you ken. Bobby Hall told me that.
Does this man you saw live there?
I think so. Mary's in danger, I'm sure of it.
Danger of what?
That awful man and the woman who said she was his wife. They kept giving Mary drink. When I left, she was almost unconscious.
How did you get away?
The man and his wife started to fight. I managed to slip out unnoticed.
Well, I'd better go and take Mary away before she gets into any further trouble.
No, Hugh. If those people are what we think they are, they'll probably hide her if they see you. I'd better go myself, and you follow me.
You're not going back there alone.
I must. I won't be frightened if I know you're near at hand.
Oh, of course you'll no be frightened. You've got two men to look after you, the know.
I'm wondering if I can find the way. It's very confusing. We went along so many side streets. You say you've been there, Jamie. You could find it.
Aye, but I have no walk fra here to find it. I should have to go back to the place I started from and work my way around to the place I ended up.
Jamie, you must get us there quickly.
Aye, I will, so... If I go back to the place I started from.
Where's that?
Well, I cannot call to mind the name. Oh, but there's no forgetting the smell.
I think he means the brewery.
Aye, the brewery. And they call Jamie daft.
Come on, Janet.
I hope I'll no be late for my supper. There's fresh haddy my landlord was telling me.
Mary. Mary Patterson, you've got to get out of here. You've got to leave.
Leave?
For the love of St. Patrick, get out of here before it's too late.
Oh, it's gone gee cold. Let's have another drink.
Come on now, please. Pull yourself together.
Where are you going? I see you, Dane, you dirty traitress.
Oh, let the lass go.
Not me. She's all right where she is. I'll tell Willie Hart this, and he'll kill you. He'll kill you. Do you hear that?
All right, then tell him I don't care. But there'll be an ending to all this, Helen.
Ending?
The gibbet, Helen, the gibbet!
Fine talk for a woman who's going to be a mother, I must say.
Now what the devil's up?
I'll tell you what's up, Wally Hart. This whining baggage of yours was trying to rob you.
Rob me?
Sure, and she was trying to get her away.
What's she now? You're lying.
Ask her, she can't deny it.
Oh, I'll ask her. Is it true, woman? Answer me, is it true? Would you rob your husband of his lawful goods? Would you cheat him of the result of his honest labours? Well, me fine woman, I'll be teaching you better manners.
Wait! Hear me, Wally. Bait me if you like, but hear me.
I'll hear you, but you'd best speak quickly, before I bait the breath out of your fat hide.
Wally, only listen to me. Let's give up this awful life. Why can't we get back to the land? There's work in the fields, Wally. Good, plain, honest work.
You talk too much.
Why don't you finish her and have done with it?
Hold your tongue, you screeching wild cat, or I'll serve you the same way.
Rest all on us, hold our tongues and get to work. We can't keep her about all night.
How right you are, mister. Get her to Tanner's close and keep her there. And listen, you keep your tongue quiet or I'll slit it for you.
That old woman of yours will land us all on Liberton's Wynd if you're not careful.
The woman's a fool, but she'll land herself on Gowie's gibbet afore she harms me. 'Tis that old soak of yours that causes all the trouble, with her nose always blushing for the sins of her mouth, and her always sighing for another man. Meg's never looked at any but me.
'Tis a proud father you'll be then, with the little stranger coming along to take after you.
Curse all women, anyways.
'Tis a pity they're not made without tongues.
Here's one that'll be quiet soon enough. 'Tis to be hoped the other doesn't come back while we're busy. She won't.
Well, why did you snuff out the candle?
Because of the shadows on the blind. Wolves see better in the dark. Devil's light for devil's work. Eh, Mr. Moore?
Hughie! Get it over, Willie.
Is she? Twas nothing but skin and bone she was. The wonder to me is where the doctor gets his 10 guineas worth out of them. What was it she said afore she died?
I think it was a man's name. Hughie it sounded like. I think he'll have to get a new sweetheart.
Have a drink, Mr. Moore.
That's that.
Sure you've earned it.
It's kind of you. It's mighty thirsty I am indeed.
Have you made arrangements?
Sure. Daft Jamie will come along and help us to take it to College Square in his bar.
I mistrust in that soft loony.
The softer he is, the better for us.
The doctor should send for the goods himself. Otherwise he should pay us another guinea for the porterage thereof.
That's not a bad pair of shoes she was wearing.
No. If you patch them up, they'll fetch the price of a gill. Don't put them on the table, Mr. Moore. That means a quarrel between us.
Ooh. That's not a bad skirt and hat either.
No.
I think Helen will have that.
What?
Why not, Mr. Hart? Your old woman had only say it's unlucky.
Sure, he ought to sell them and divide what they bring. It's more business-like.
I'm not after trying to cheat you. You can take it out of my share of the profit.
Easy come, easy go, eh, Mr. Moore? I'm telling you one thing. We must get a man the next time. I'm wanting a new coat.
A man, did you say?
Uh-huh.
A woman would be easier. There's plenty of them. And no one would be missing 2 or 3 or 4.
What the blazes is that?
It's a fine time of night to be having callers.
Here, quick. Help me with the chest. Probably done with my own coat.
Yes, I will and all.
I've come for my friend. Where is she?
She went for a walk.
But she was drunk. She could hardly stand.
Oh, she soon pulled herself together after you left.
Will she be coming back?
Sure, and she will. The wife's preparing a meal for her now. Won't you come in, my dear, and wait a while? Won't you sit down, my dear? Get the little colleen a drink. Where's your manners, Mr. Moore?
No, I don't want a drink. No, please, I don't want it. Didn't Mary leave a message for me?
You see, my dear, she left rather in a hurry, didn't she, Mr. Moore?
She did so.
Did you say anything, my dear?
I must go.
Already?
Yes, but I'll come back.
What about your drink?
No, I must go. But I'll come back later and see if Mary's returned. I promise.
Stay where you are. Your friend may be nearer than you think. I'll see that you join her. Don't be fearing that I won't. Lock the front door.
All right, Janet. Where's Mary?
They say she's gone.
Where has she gone?
How should we know? She just went.
I think you're lying.
Lying. That calls for an apology, that does.
No one ever called Wally Hart a liar and lived to boast of it.
Then it's a new experience for you, isn't it?
Take it back, will you?
I'm taking nothing back. You're liars, both of you. But I hope for your own sakes as well as Mary's that she has gone. And now let me warn you. If you try to molest her or this lady again, I'll beat you both within an inch of your miserable lives, and the law can hang what's left of you on Liberton's wine.
I don't like that man. I'd take his body to the doctor with pleasure.
Oh, Wally, I felt the rope round me neck that time.
Maybe you did, but the rope was never spun that will hang Wally Hart. Who the devil?
Will you be wanting me with my barra?
Sure. Go and get it.
Okay.
We'll be able to get it to the doctor's for the morning.
He'll be mighty pleased with this specimen, I'm thinking.
Tis a pity the other one got away. There's room in the chest for 2. Waste of space. That's what it is. The money on delivery. Those are the terms, you old psalm singer. You've got the goods. Now I want the cash.
I tell you, I'll bring it along to Swanson's the net. The doctor has a patient wearing the new. He cannot be disturbed.
Then I'll wait until he can. Won't you sit down, Mr. Moore?
Thank you, Mr. Hart.
Now, where were you? I'm not wanting the students to see you.
Can you beat that for civility now?
Hold your tongue, Mr. Ward. Have you no feelings for a sensitive man? Don't keep me waiting, or I may be tempted to bait the brains out of you.
You'd best not be using threatening words to me. I'll see if I can get the money, and then good riddance to you both.
Good morning, Patterson.
Good morning, sir.
Look who's here. I'm not blind.
I want to see Dr. Cox.
Have you an appointment with the doctor, Mr. Alston?
No, but I think he'll see me. Tell him I'm here, will you?
Very good, sir.
Top of the morning to you. It's a lovely morning it is.
It was until I came in here.
All right, you are, Mr. Alston. It's drab in here, but there's no town like Edinburgh for catching a glint of the sun. Unless, of course, it be Dublin. Oh, blessed Dublin. It's wishing I was that I was back there with you.
I share your point of view, Mr. Moore.
You belong there now. Oh, it's glad I am to be mating one of my own countrymen. You hear that now, Wally? The fine gentleman's one of us, so to speak.
You flatter me, but I merely wished that you were back in Dublin as heartily as you wished it yourself.
Oh, did you know?
Is it all right for me to come in?
What do you want?
I want my barrow.
You'll be finding it in the yard.
No, they took it away with the boat.
Then what are you worrying about? They'll bring it back when they've disposed of the merchandise.
What merchandise?
You poking your nose into our private affairs again?
I asked you a plain question. What merchandise are you referring to?
And what merchandise would they be after referring to?
A body, no doubt. But whose body?
Would we be knowing that?
I should think so, since I believe you killed her.
Stop that slanderous tongue of yours.
Careful, Mr. Hart. Remember what I told you last night. I was stupid enough to believe that Mary Patterson had left your house. Mm-hmm. Since then, I've been to her lodgings, and I've searched every other place she might have gone to. But I've searched in vain.
Why don't you inform the police?
Unfortunately, the police are not very much help in these matters. So for the time being, I'm taking the law into my own hands.
The devil hinder you.
He probably will. There's no doubt as to which side he's on.
Jeez, if I'd been a younger man, I'd have...
What would you have done?
I'd have torn that lying tongue of yours out by the roots.
Indeed. But you've reached an age of discretion now, haven't you? And you prefer to pit your manly strength against helpless young girls and old women, don't you, Mr. Hart? I doubt if you ever cared to do otherwise, even in your intrepid youth.
You can tell all that to the police?
I intend to, as soon as I have sufficient proof.
Oh, so you haven't any proof?
Not yet. But don't congratulate yourself too soon on that score. When I've seen Dr. Cox about your last consignment of merchandise, I may have more interesting news for you.
Murder! Murderers! Lord, forgive me. Have mercy on me.
Mother, are you crazy, man? Keep away.
I've seen her. I've seen her.
Pull yourself together, man. Who has he seen?
Maybe he's seen a ghost. There's lots of them.
Be quiet, Jamie. Patterson.
Dr. Cox! What is the meaning of this uproar? Sure, I think Mr. Patterson was unpacking a body for you, Doctor. He must have lost his nerve. Absurd. He should be used to dead bodies by now. Patterson, get back to your work.
Just a minute. Dr. Cox.
Good morning, Alston.
I'd like to detain Patterson for a moment.
Indeed.
Patterson, please inform the doctor as to the identity of the body you've just unpacked. Speak up, man.
'Tis the writing on the wall, the hand of the Lord warning me of the judgment to come.
He's mad.
I've sold my soul for gold, but all the gold in the world will nae wash the blood free off my hands.
What ails the fool? Is blood so unusual in Surgeon's Hall?
The new subject Patterson was unpacking for your dissecting room...
Yes, indeed, I saw it. A nice specimen, well preserved and young. A great pity the head was missing.
The head was missing?
Of course. Did you not observe that for yourself? I was displeased about the head. How many times have I told you to bring me specimens that are quite intact? Be more careful in future. As in life, the head continues to perform its useful function after death, a most vital part of the anatomy.
But the head wasn't missing when I brought it to you.
Silence! Get back to your work. And don't let me hear any more of these disgusting outcries. I see no reason for them.
Doctor, if you'd let Patterson speak...
I presume you came by the specimen honestly, Mr. Head.
What?
Of course, Your Honor. Then that closes the subject.
It was a poor girl of the streets, begging Your Honour's pardon for mentioning such creatures, that got knocked off in a row at Haggerston's Wynd. And when the coroner had sat upon her, sure her friends and relations didn't want what was left.
I see. A wasted life. Well, at least she can serve her fellow creatures by imparting a little knowledge, now that she is dead.
Blasphemy.
What is that?
Would ye acknowledge your God?
Yes, as you make gold yours. And why not? Can a hammer of gold burst open the gates of your heaven as knowledge can unbar the doors of mine? Go to your room, David Patterson. I'll talk to you presently. I'm afraid you're growing too old for my service.
Bobby Hall says the devil gives knowledge, but the good Lord sends wisdom when to use it.
A very interesting observation. And who may you be, young man?
My name's Jamie. Jamie Wilson.
Jamie Wilson, eh? By thunder. What an interesting specimen.
Keep away from me. Jamie may be daft, but you're not going to cut his head open to see how his brains work.
Perfect. Perfect. A remarkable forehead. And I like the set of the deltoid. Most unusual.
I'm away to fetch my barrow.
Wait, Jamie.
No need to be afraid of me, my boy. You're no use to me. Alive.
That's what I'm afeard of.
It's the old story, Alston. The old fight between science and superstition backed by the powers of darkness. Galileo and Luther perished in the combat. Perhaps someday I too will fall. I'll show you what I mean. Yet the myths of today are the commonplaces of tomorrow. Look at this skull, Alston. Observe the thin frontal bone. In life, the fellow was an idiot, subject to outbursts of homicidal mania. One day, he killed his wife and 6 children, so they hanged him in chains at Liberton's Wynd. A grateful government presented his miserable carcass to the hospital. But what would the judge who condemned him, the priest who stood by his death agony, have said if I, Dr. Cox, the despised scientist, had told them that it was not the poor fellow who was guilty, but a thin splinter of bone pressing upon his brain? If I could have had him upon the operating table when he was alive, I could have lifted it and turned him into a decent citizen.
Mr. Huey! Mr. Huey! Dinna let old Horny get you. Keep your fingers crossed, same as I do.
Wait outside, Jamie. I'll see you later.
Will Your Honour be wanting any more shots?
As many as you can procure, naturally.
Sure, it's getting difficult, Your Honour.
Difficult? What do you mean, difficult?
Because of the scarcity of good, sane subjects. They're getting dearer and dearer.
Money is no object. You know that well enough.
Sure, Your Honour's the perfect gentleman. And you can depend upon the old firm, Moore and Hart. We'll not fail you. Will we, Mr. Moore?
Sure we will not.
No. I'll be bringing you another fine specimen soon.
Be careful how far you go with your experiments, Doctor.
What are you talking about?
I know your life is dedicated to science, but you're condoning the action of these ghouls who prey on the dead, and by so doing you may be encouraging cold-blooded murder.
How dare you?
I suggest you're not only encouraging such a thing, but that you're also allowing yourself to become an accessory.
Alston, I warn you.
Why did you remove the head of that last specimen?
I did no such thing.
Someone must have removed it. According to Patterson, the body was intact when he brought it into your dissecting room.
Are you trying to make me responsible for the vagaries of a doddering old fool?
No, Doctor. But you're doing Patterson an injustice. There was some very definite reason for his outburst.
What reason?
I believe that when Patterson opened that box, he discovered the body of his own niece who has been missing since yesterday.
Ridiculous. How can you prove such a statement? Could you identify her?
Unfortunately, no.
Could Patterson?
Not now, Doctor. Whoever removed that poor girl's head did so for that very reason.
Most unfortunate. And now, if you have nothing further to say, I must ask you to excuse me.
Yes, I have something else to say. I mean to learn the truth, Doctor.
And then?
All knowledge must be paid for. And when your time for payment comes, you may find the bill excessive. At the moment, your zeal in the cause of science is blinding you to cold facts. Good day to you.
Impetuous young fool. Can a man who has once tasted of the fruit of the tree of knowledge lay it aside to be bound by the petty laws and trammels of ignorant mortals? What a magnificent specimen that lad Jamie Wilson was.
Hart.
I wonder if he understood what I said.
I misdoubt me that he did, Your Honor. But as for myself, I understand, Your Honor, perfectly. Don't I, Mr.
What?
I think you do, Mr. Hart.
I'm just as concerned about these disappearances as you are, Mr. Alston. But before a charge can be made, the law demands evidence.
Sergeant Fisher, the girl was last seen alive in that house of Moors.
But they say she left of her own accord.
Heaven knows how many people are leaving their homes of their own accord, if we're to believe those two. 2 old lodgers from Hart's hovel have disappeared within the last 3 months, and what has the law done about it?
Well, I've no alternative but to accept their word until there is sufficient evidence to prove them liars.
But I've told you Patterson can provide the evidence. He saw the girl.
Yeah, but did he say so?
Well, not exactly, but if you'd seen the way he acted, you'd have reached the same conclusion as I did.
Mr. Alston, the law demands fact. If I question Patterson and even exert pressure to get the truth, the doctor's evidence will surely tip the other side of the scale. In the meantime, the body would have been detected, and the slightest chance of identification would have been obliterated. You know that yourself. Our best chance is to catch him red-handed.
Do you mean we've got to sit down quietly and wait for them to murder someone else before we can do anything?
Not exactly, but there is such a thing as giving a man enough rope to hang himself with it.
That may be. But in the meantime, some other poor devil will probably provide the rope.
That's a chance we've got to take, Mr. Alston. But remember, success breeds carelessness. Up to now, they've had it all their own way, but soon it may be our turn.
I hope you're right.
It's not safe, I tell you.
Me foot to you. Who'll be missing a that loony like Jamie Wilson?
The half of Westport. Isn't the lad better known around here than the Lord Provost himself? I tell you, you're asking for trouble, you are.
Oh, stop your blathering. Do you want me lodgers to be hearing you squawking and bellowing?
Well, won't you listen to me, Mr. Hart? That old lodger of yours by the name of Doherty, I've had my eye on her for a lottery course. No friends or relations to be bothering or crying over her after she's gone.
The old woman will Cape, won't she?
I want to knock she'll Cape, but I've been thinking 'twould be a mercy to put her out of her loneliness and misery. An act of loving kindness, as you might say. We could do the job clean and decent, and no risks afterwards.
The old woman means 10 guineas at the most, whereas this other means 15. Aye, 20 guineas in our pockets.
We'll be after taking over the porterage.
I'll find someone.
What are you looking at me for?
I was thinking, me dear, only thinking.
Well, don't think so loud.
I was thinking it was time some people I knew earned that cape.
If you think I'm breaking my back doing your stinking work for you, you're very much mistook.
I was thinking of something else.
Maybe you're right about the boy, Mr. Hart. Nothing venture, nothing gain, so to speak.
Good for you, Mr. Moore. And there's no time like the present for striking whilst the iron's hot. Go to Jamie Wilson's lodgings and bring him back here with you at once.
Are you ordering me about now? And you sitting there as mild as milk watching him do it.
Hold your clacking tongue and do as Miss Hart tells you. Or I'll give you another pot of the gob.
A fine husband you are, I must say.
It's hoping I am we're doing right.
I tell you, the old woman will Cape. Top of the morning to you.
Honest.
Huh? She'll Cape. I'm all for the loony. We're over the unlucky number, aren't we?
Sure, she would have been the 15th.
She'll be the 16th. Easy as stamping on a cockroach. Well, are you with me, or aren't you?
Sure, and I'm with you, mister. I was hoping I was if we had an alley-bally.
Alley-bally? What's an alley-bally?
It's what the lawyers have to prove. You couldn't have done what you did because you wasn't where you was when you did it.
Oh.
Have you never heard of an alley-bally now? Sure, and I'm surprised at you, Mr. Hart. You a man of refinement and all. Let's have a drink. To our next venture, it is.
To our next venture.
Jamie, oh, Jamie, I've been looking for you at your lodgings. Were you going inside for a drink, Jamie?
Aye, I was, no.
You shouldn't be wasting your hard-earned bobbies, Jamie.
I ken that, but my throat's parched.
I've got a better idea for you. Mr. Moore's giving a nice party to some old friends.
Friends?
Yes, both of them. The whiskey'll be flowing like water under the bridge at high flood. You can sup all you want, and it'll be a saving to you. What do you say, Jamie?
Well, if you really want Jamie to come, and the drink's free, I'd not be wanting to disappoint you.
Wake up, Janet. Wake up.
Hugh,
How on earth did you get in here?
I saw your landlady slip out, leaving the door ajar. I knew it wouldn't be long before you were back.
And so you came in. Well, we'd better listen for her. If she hears us, she'll throw us both out.
Hugh, have you managed to find out anything about Mary?
Nothing.
Are you sure, Hugh? Is there nothing we can do?
Nothing.
Oh, Hugh, darling.
I'm afraid we can't help Mary. It's too late now for anyone to help her.
Dry. Dry as the Sahara Desert.
We'll be wanting a fresh bottle. Mine's empty, too.
Tis not a woman at all, you are. Tis a blessed sink. Go on, Jamie. What were you saying?
Oh, I was telling you about Bobby Hall, poor fella. You see, Bobby's no Kenny like me. He hasn't got it here. What do you think he did the other night?
Don't know. What did he do?
Oh, it was a daft trick. We were in Swanson's, you ken. What would be the better for a dram, says Bobby. Have you got any siller? I've only got a penny myself. I got tuppence, I tell him. OK, says Bobby. Hand over your tuppence. That'll be enough for a dram. So he gets us 2 glasses of the old kirk. And I'm just raising mine when he says, Jamie, don't hear 2 dogs fighting in the streets. So I went outside to see the 2 dogs fighting. And when I got back, what do you think? Bobby drank both the glasses, so I didn't get my drink after all. Wasn't that a daft trick?
Never mind, Jamie. We'll soon alter that. Meg! Meg! Where are you, you lazy hag?
What do you want?
Bring us another bottle. We've a guest, haven't we? Where's your manners, woman?
I'm no staying.
What are you talking about? The party hasn't started yet.
What about the friends I was going to meet?
Well, we're all friends here, are we?
Aye. I hope so. But I didn't want to go home late through the dark streets.
Tighty. You're late enough when there's money to be made.
For goalies and bogles, and long-legged beasties, and things that go bump in the night. Good Lord, deliver me. Bobby Hall taught me that.
Never mind what Bobby Hall taught you. Sit down and enjoy yourself.
With an empty glass?
It'll be full in a couple of shakes.
I shall miss my Hattie.
Get some victuals from the market as you come back. I'll start hurrying on with the Brady's. Well, the poor boy must be starving.
The market's a long way.
Do as I tell you, woman.
I won't be long, Jamie.
You'd better be long.
I'll gang with.
What, and miss all the fine eating and drinking? Shame on you.
Oh, I don't want any. Let me go.
Please yourself. I'll have to tell Mr. Alston that she didn't want to see him.
Mr. Huey? Oh, is he coming here?
Sure, he's one of the friends I was speaking of.
I didn't know you were so friendly with Mr. Huey.
Did you not? Of course I should have told you, shouldn't I? Oh, we made up our little quarrel, and he promised to drop in here to show there was no ill feeling. He'll snore your brains away, what's left of them. Wake up. Sweetheart.
Oh, it's you at all. There was I dreaming peacefully, thinking I was locked up in the Sultan's harem.
You had the door shut all right.
Don't you worry, me boy. I locked the door to keep out the draft. You understand what I mean? Don't you, Mr. Moore?
Sure and I do, Mr. Hart.
Will Mr. Huey be very long?
Of course he won't.
Mr. Alston? What you talking about, Wally?
Oh, I was after telling Jamie. Mr. Alston is coming here tonight to let bygones be bygones. And Jamie was wishful for the miss.
Oh, sure, I'd almost forgotten. Meanwhile, a little drink won't be hurting us.
Excellent. You sly dog. I never knew you had that.
I've been keeping it for the occasion.
What occasion?
You'll see, Jamie. You'll see.
Our guests first. Drink up, me hearty. Don't be bringing ill luck on the house by refusing good liquor.
Will you no drink with me?
Sure, and we will. But we must be slow. We have to keep our heads clear for business, eh, Mr. Hart?
All right, you are, Mr. Boy.
I'm no liking it. It burns Jamie's thrapple.
It's warm you're inside, though. Just be finishing your glass. We'll not be asking you to drink any more.
Makes Jamie's head go round. Appears.
I reckon that's the finest coat in old Ricky. It's mighty envious of you, I am and all.
'Tis an unchristian man you are, Mr. Moore, and envy's a wicked thing. Best be washing out those glasses. We don't want to poison ourselves.
If ever we have to take the gallows that way, Mr. Hart, I'd be choosing something other than rat poison.
Sleeping Beauty.
Where's Jamie?
He's not far off.
You mean he's...
Resting in peace. 'Twas a merciful deliverance.
'Tis a merciful 15 guineas, you mean? Where is he? 'Tis risky having it about the place.
Oh, to the devil with you for a snivelling jellyfish. Who's no ease in there, except ourselves?
But if the house is searched...
He'll be lying sliced up on the doctor's table afore then. I'm taking him there myself after supper tonight. Now come on, get on your feet and do something useful at once.
Useful?
Yes, Clean some praties and onions, and get the pots on for a nice hot stew. It's hungry that I am. Oh, come on. Come on. It won't be long. Now, Jamie.
Jamie? Jamie? Jamie! Mr. Alston's lodgings. He's at Miss McIntyre's. Tell him they've murdered Jamie. I can't believe it. You must. Hurry. They'll be through that door in a couple of seconds.
Get up with the neck, bring the head off. It's a 20-foot drop. I'll break me neck. To the bases with your neck. As long as your body's in one piece, old cocks will pay for it. I'll see the money goes to your widow.
You daft woman. I want Mr. Alston. Where is he?
He's not at home.
Can you not tell me where I can find him?
I didn't care and I didn't care. He's probably at Swanson's boozing with his student friends.
Oh, dear, dear.
Watch the front. I'll wait with the side door.
Swanson, has Mr. Alston been here tonight?
No.
Are you sure?
I said no.
Oh, dear.
Have you done for her, Wally? She'd have done for the lot of us if I hadn't. And to think that makes you turn on me the way she did. Bitten the hand that's fed her. Ah, it's disgusting, so it is.
It's as I always said. Women will be better born without tongues. What you going to do with her, Wally?
She'll bring the usual from the doctor, won't she? And a mind to serve Meg the same way when I get back.
You can't be taking down women through the streets.
We'll go by all the alleyways and the byways. Here, give me a hand with her. Now, you go ahead, but keep your eyes open. What's the matter with the old woman? Is she ill?
She's intoxicated, Sergeant. Mr. Hart found her lying in the gutter.
Well, you better be taking her home, then. I will indeed, Sergeant. Sure drink's a curse. I knew it would be the ruin of Mrs. Doherty. Come along, Mr. Moore. We'll take her the shortcut to Tanner's Close.
Pot of ale, please, Mr. Swanson.
Mrs. Doherty was just in looking for you.
Mrs. Doherty? What did she want?
I do not ken. She seemed terrible upset about something.
How long ago was this?
A minute or two. She went out to the side door.
I'll be back later. Sergeant Fisher? Did you see old Mrs. Doherty come out just now?
Yes, I did.
Which way did she go?
That was taken at the Tanner's Close. She lodges there. She was dead drunk.
Dead drunk? She was in the pub looking for me only a few minutes ago. Sergeant, are you sure she was drunk?
Well, she must have been. At least Hart said she was. He was carrying her. You surely don't think she was dead, Mr. Alston?
That's exactly what I do think. We'd better get along to the house as quickly as possible.
I think we'll stay around for a wee while. Again and dig your garden. It's no business of yours. It is so, when half the people in the town's disappearing. Do you no wonder who'll be next? Aye, often wonder myself. Let's go and see what McCullers are going to say about it.
You're not there. Sergeant, I've just had an idea. If Mrs. Doherty is dead, this is the last place on earth they'd bring her to.
Well, where would they take her?
Where they've taken all the others, of course. Now, listen, Sergeant, get round to Surgeons' College as quickly as you can. I'll wait for you here, and if they come back, I'll keep an eye on them.
All right.
Ask for David Patterson. Bluff him into thinking you know they've brought Mrs. Doherty, and demand to see the body before Dr. Cox gets his hands on her. Now, hurry up and come back as quickly as you can.
All right, Mr. Olsen.
Sergeant. What is it, McAllister? I'm in a hurry.
I understand you're looking for Mrs. Doherty.
Well?
You'd best look for Jamie Wilson at the same time. He now came in for his supper tonight, and it's very unusual for Jamie Wilson to miss his supper.
Aye, he's regular in his habits, is Jamie. When did you last see Jamie?
Going off with Helen Moore this man. The law's moving very slow, Sergeant Fisher. Too slow. I wouldn't like to think that anything's happened to poor Jamie.
I'm attending to that. We'll be taking a load, Warren.
Aye.
Give Willie a drink. He's had a nasty shock, Willie has.
Where's Mrs. Doherty? It wouldn't be her that's had the nasty shock, would it?
Hold your mouth, woman. Where's Meg?
Lying down. It's getting near her time, I'm thinking.
Oh, I'd like to twist her neck.
Best not bait her any more, or you'll have another corpse on your hands. What have you done with the old woman?
She's resting in peace. I took her to Dr. Cox.
Dr. Cox? Then it's resting in pieces she is, you mean?
Hush your mouth, woman. I'll kick your teeth in.
Oh, no, hush. It's a disgrace, it is. Murdering the old coon in the street. Someone might have seen you. What did you get for her?
The same as if you were only woman. How much do you think?
Yes, Helen. Only woman. I'll be after missing poor Mrs. Doherty. I had a soft spot in me heart for her. Did you ever notice the cast in her left eye, Mr. Moore? Do you know what that means?
No, Wally. What does it mean?
Bad luck, Mr. Moore. Bad luck.
I'm feeling all right, Willie. Do you think you ought to see the doctor?
What doctor?
I was thinking maybe, Willie, if it's not yourself you're feeling, that perhaps Dr. Cox could...
Could what?
Take care of you.
Open in the name of the law.
Who's there? Jamie's body's I told you.
How could I followed you, didn't I? I told Helen to do that. Did you do as I did, you woman? Answer me. Is he still there? For heaven's sake, woman!
I shifted him as you told me.
Where did you put him in?
He's resting in the refuse dump, covered with garbage.
As heavens for that. I've been knocking along, Sergeant, here. Did you see Mrs. Doherty safely home?
What?
Home? Yes, that's where you said you were taking her. She lives here in Tanner's Close, doesn't she?
Well, you see, Sergeant...
It was like this, Sergeant. As soon as we got her to Tanner's Close, she started caterwauling.
Hmm?
Oh, a terrible time poor Wally had. Screaming and biting and kicking she was. So we just had to
So you just had to what?
let her go.
I must compliment you on your imagination, Mr. Fuller.
Thank you, Mr. Austin. It's no more than the truth I've been after telling you. If anybody says it's not, he's only trying to blacken me good name.
Blacken your name? That's a nice new coat you're wearing, Mr. Hart.
Coat, did you say?
Yes. It may interest you to know that that was my coat. I gave it to Jamie Wilson. He was wearing it this morning when he came to your house.
If you're still troubled in your minds about Mrs. Doherty, would you like to search the house? Would you like to be pulling the walls down? Or maybe you'd like to satisfy your mind by looking in all the cupboards.
Well, Hart?
I knew nothing about it being there. Nothing at all, at all.
Obviously, and I suppose you'll be telling me that he climbed into bed, closed the door, and then died of his own accord.
I know nothing about that, I tell you. I've been out all day.
And I suppose when Mrs. Doherty ran away from you, she went to the Surgeon's College and died there of her own accord.
I tell you, I don't know.
You don't know because you killed her. I didn't come here expecting to find Mrs. Doherty, Hart, because I've already seen her dead body at Surgeon's Hall. It's unlucky for you that Doctor was out when you called this evening. And it's a pity for you that Davy Patterson was drunk when I questioned him. Liquor loosens the tongue, Mr. Hart. And what did you come here for? I came here expecting to find Jamie Wilson, but I didn't think that you'd be obliging enough to show him to me. Murder will out, William Hart.
Listen, Sergeant. If I were to turn King's evidence, they'd let me off, wouldn't they?
Well, that depends on my superiors. If they'll accept your evidence.
Oh, but you'd like your case cut and dried, wouldn't you? And I can tell you such things about him. If only you'll speak the good word for me. Things that'll put the rope nice and tight around his neck. You dirty lying traitor! Don't listen to him, Sergeant. It was he who killed old Mrs. Doherty. It was he who poisoned the that loony. Even when I went down on my bended knees and begged him to have mercy. But would he listen to me? Oh, no, he would not.
You dirty liar! Let me get at him! Keep away from me! Would you be after seeing an innocent man hung by the guilt of a murdering scoundrel?
I can give you all the proof you want against him, Sergeant, if you'll only let me go.
It might save your rat's life for you.
Well, better a live rat than a dead man.
You dirty swine!
Your hand
Come on.
is...
I'll have your guts on a skewer!
Janet, what are you doing here?
I was told you were here, so I came to warn you. The mob's on its way.
The mob?
The whole town's in an uproar.
Is there another way out of the back? There's a 20-foot drop into the street. Hart tried to make me take it. Now it's his turn.
We'll see about that when me turn comes.
You dirty informer. Squeal on me, would you?
What's you blathering for? She's guilty, yeah?
It's guilty we both are. Me no more than yourself. Who let me into it? Come on, you can take your medicine.
Sergeant, arrest me.
What for? You're an innocent man, aren't you? Go out there and tell them that.
Oh, you blatherer. Murder me.
They probably will. Come on. Keep your eye. Stay inside with the latch and bolt the door. I'll try the side passage. Come on.
Why should I?
Listen to them. For pity's sake, man.
Pity? What do you know of pity? Did you have any pity for Jamie Wilson?
No,